talk about this, don't call me. Hold off, don't call if you can't, you gotta deal with this question first. How many out of 51 regular season games, you turned it down, I can't hear it now. I can now. I can hear it now. How many games out of those 51 do you think the Texans will win? 713-668-1230 is the number. How many out of 51 regular season games, Cowboys, Texans, and Saints, this season? Out of the, not talking playoffs, they go to the playoffs, great. I'm just talking regular season. How many of those regular season games do you think those teams will win? How many of those games will they win? And again, the number here is 713-668-1230. I can't hear it though. So, just a little technical. I don't know. I can't. Anyway, 713-668-1230. Okay. I don't know what else. 713-668. Yeah. 713-668-1230 is the number. And let me do it. I can't hear it. I can't hear it through this one at all. Yeah, I can't hear it. Yeah.
Because this has to be turned down. Channel 1. Can you hear it now?
No.
Channel 2.
Keep going. No.
Okay. Now, channel 4.
No. Can't hear any of them right now. Yeah. Try that one. Try 3. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully. Yeah. Nope.
Okay, but I'm getting a reading here, but Ralph can't hear it.
Okay, now I can hear through that one.
He says he can hear through
This one. Okay. Now see if Kenny work over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry about that, caller. Hold on a minute. We'll be right with you. Is it coming through now?
It's a little. I'm sorry, Stephen.
Yeah, is it coming through now? I can hear it now. Okay, I can hear it now.
Okay, so he can hear you and you can hear him.
Okay.
So that's good.
Okay, caller, you're on. Good afternoon. Hello? Whoops. Hello?
Okay, good.
Caller, Ralph?
Yes, how are you doing?
All right. Thanks, man.
Oh, this me?
Well, no, it's the devil. If it's not you, it's Satan calling.
In some circles, you've been known. Never mind. We ain't gonna go into that.
Well, I've run with the devil. And the devil run with me. Put it that way.
Look here, man. You ain't never supposed to admit that you run with the devil, man.
That's good.
Well, that's what some of you are off. What's wrong? What's wrong with what's wrong with not?
It's a lot wrong with running with the devil, man.
Well, I don't feel I'm in bad company. I look at all the people running with Trump. Hello?
Well, I appreciate you, Ralph, coming back to the Keem Olajuwon Dream Shake radio studio in Houston, Texas. While you was gone, we elected to change the name to the Keem Olajuwon Dream Shake Studio radio show.
Well, we make memories every day. While on Frederick Douglass Boulevard up in New York yesterday, I ran into some individuals who listened to the program. Say, man, you're doing a great job with those primitive basketball fans down there. I said, what you mean? He said, they don't really understand what Wilt was. And thanks for naming the studio, the Dipper Dunk Studio, Wilt Chamberlain's Dipper Dunk Studio at the station you work with. That's what they said, now, right? But they went on to say, don't give up on them. talking about you all as basketball fans. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on them.
You talked to some New York Knicks fans while you was down there too?
Oh, hey man, they hot. They're hot right now. Yeah. You know.
Oh, okay.
One said, "Let me."
Want to congratulate you and your family, Ralph. Outstanding job with the graduation of your daughter. That goes to show you how Ralph Cooper is really into the kids. Not only the kids that he helps around here, but he starts at home too, helping his daughter achieve her goals. So that's outstanding, Ralph. That is outstanding for you and your family, and I know everybody's proud. And I'm proud to know that you are a man that can do things for the positive with your family, sir. So congratulations.
Right, and you know, not being a completely, not being one who is what they call. I'm searching for a term. Not being one who is above making mistakes. Okay, I really appreciate that. But I want to share something with you all. As I went to this graduation. That's why I say people make memories all the time. You never know what you're going to get out of a situation. When you have 40,000, 25, 30, 40,000 people to show up at a graduation of college students.
40,000 people.
In Yankee Stadium. Go look at some of the pictures and see. They were in the upper deck at Yankee Stadium, and around, about 40,000 people, 35, 40,000 people showed up for a graduation of NYU, New York University. But the other part was when you have a graduation where the speaker is one of the owners of the New York Giant football team. And he relates to you something that you've lived quite a bit about how people doubt people, and how he was telling these college students, not that, fix that part, fix the camera for me, fix the camera part for me. Yeah. He was telling me,
What you want?
I wanted the camera where it's on me. But he said he was talking about how people doubted him when he started off in one of the first businesses he started in, right? And how he would make these calls, cold calls on people, and they hang up and wouldn't talk to him and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? Wouldn't talk to him. And and he said how he talked about how he didn't give up. He didn't give up. I'll fix it in a minute. He didn't give up. Let me see.
Let me put some commercials in.
Yeah, you come look at it. He didn't give up. He didn't give up. And what he was stressing to them was not to give up in regard to whatever they wanted to do with their lives. But the other thing that I saw, New York is where Trump and his administration, they tried to shut down one of the schools. And remember, they went in.
I think it's Columbia.
Columbia. They and slapped some fines and put some people in jail and all of that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And what that's what he was talking about, and as he made his speech, right? And what he was telling them was not to give up. But the other amazing thing was that the variety of diversity of the students. I didn't hear any Johnsons. I'm talking about the last names. I didn't hear any Johnsons, Miltons, Wilkins, Holidays, none of those type, the regular names, Joneses.
You ain't hear no Joneses up there? Can you tell me now the person's last name, Jones?
I don't recall hearing a Jones, but I heard a lot of foreign names. The Sheikh, the Sheikh Scurry from Surushi. The Sandmanish, Prince Sandmanish, if you understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying?
A lot of Middle Eastern names.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, a lot of Middle Eastern names. I'll get it in a minute. Yeah, a lot of Middle Eastern names. Trying to get this camera fixed, and I think that did it right there. That'll work. I'll get that.
Good.
Yeah, we'll get that to work.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll get that. But you can see what they're talking about in regards to people taking advantage of the education they could get here in America, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I got out of some of that, what I experienced last night. Believe it or not.
Yeah, but that was outstanding, man. And once again,
But,
congratulations to your daughter and your family, the parents.
and see, a lot of times people don't give kids credit. I give my daughter credit. My daughter was brave enough, I'm serious, to go to New York without knowing anybody. And you 19, 20 years old, and you don't know a damn person in New York City, and you're going to come and tell us you're going to go to school in New York. If you understand what I'm saying. And then you end up getting a hell of a blessing from the people. They housed you in Harlem. Did you hear what I said? They housed you, they put you up in Harlem in a retired home type situation and pay for your luxury of living there while you get an education. So that's what we have to expose our youngsters to all of these various things that are out there. Yeah, because these are, and I'm not going to go into some details about some other stuff that came up. You know, I would have left.
That was for her. You know how they.
I say I'd have left.
My mom used to.
I say I'd have left. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
Well, my mom always told me, God give you stuff that's for you.
And let me just share this.
And that was a blessing for her that God gave her that. Not only the parents, but also the educational experience that she had, because she got that from y'all, from you and your wife.
And another thing that happened is that I commend the young women who had babies. As I say, we can't give up, and it's hard to not to. We can't give up on them. They were all black. 4 young black people, 3 women, and a young guy with their children, and they didn't look no more than 24, 23, 22 years old. And the babies looked like they were about anywhere from 1 to 3 years old. But they took their child. Yeah, they took their childs up there with them as they received their honors last night. So,
yeah, that's outstanding. And you want the kids to experience what the success that you're experiencing.
Right.
And that's what you call paying it forward to the kids. Yeah.
And I want to thank all of you who helped me. A lot of times people get help from people, and people don't really realize what even a small amount of help means to a person, and to the child, even to the kid or the young person that's experiencing that. So I want to thank everybody who may have helped me in that regard in some way or the other. I thank all of you, and I can't say it enough. So, you know, but the other blessing for me, and that's what I try to tell people: just because you reach a certain age in life doesn't mean you cannot have memories. You cannot make new memories. You know what I'm talking about? Some new memories came up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So keep doing what you're doing. I saw what. See, ladies and gentlemen, the Sam Andrews Fantasy Football League. Jeremy Ratcliffe. He has a son that's participating in the state track and field. Miles Ratcliffe. He's participating in the Texas State Track and Field meet this weekend. And his dad posted this nice big write-up on it, printout on it, which I thought was outstanding. Yeah. And like you, I decided to share it also, although his dad had it where you couldn't just share it. You had to take you had to copy it to share it, right? That's what I had to do.
Screenshot it. Yeah, screenshot it. Yeah.
So, but it's good.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, well, definitely hope that Miles does the best he can do. And when he's doing his best, that he comes out a champion. So, and we all with him in our league, and we definitely want him to get out there and do his best he can do and become a champion. So he got our support. That's from afar.
Right.
So,
and
you talked about these Texans. So what's going on? What are you talking about these Texans, man?
well,
What's up with the Texans?
out of those first 5 games the Texans have, how many of those games you think they're going to win? And why is it that Texan fans are so lackluster in regards to letting the team off the hook? They don't want. Why is that? Hello?
I'm sorry. What was the question, Ralph?
Why are you Texan fans so lackluster in, putting
What makes-
wanting your
what
team to
makes
take
you
it to
think-
another level? Take your team to another level.
What makes you think that we're lackluster? Where you
I
get
see.
that?
They open. I'm going with the home games. They got Buffalo, Cincinnati, Dallas.
Win. Buffalo. We kick Buffalo ass every time we play them. We would play them down here.
Well,
That's a win.
Okay, Buffalo.
Josh Allen cannot handle our defense. He's gonna be running around like a chicken with his head cut off. You remember when you was back in the country down there in Julia, Texas, and you had to get in there and wring that chicken neck off?
Well,
And
my
when you
grandmother
wring the
wouldn't let
chicken
me do
neck off,
that.
you just-
My grandmother wouldn't allow me to do that. She didn't want me to get blood on my hands.
Okay.
So
Well, somebody had to wring the
my
chicken
grandmother would wring the neck off. But
Well, you remember how the chicken was still walking around and running around?
yeah, but his neck
no
gone.
head.
Yeah, with his head and neck gone. Yes.
That's the way Josh Allen is when he play us. And he come play us at home, too. And we're going to be in that battle red.
What about Joe Burrows
That's a
then?
win for us.
What about Joe Burrows? That's the next game. Joe Burrows is the next home game.
But see, the thing about that, and I don't wish this on any player, but Joe Burrows, his offensive line, and he is my quarterback, and and he has a history of not making it through the second game of the year,
Yeah.
and coming against that defense, it's gonna be a hard day for Joe Burrows. I just hope he'll be able to get out of there. And defense come together, and all the Cowboy fans that's coming down
Yes.
who drink the Jerry Jones Kool-Aid,
Yeah.
they're gonna see what a real Texas football team is like.
The team.
And then all the Cowboy fans will be all on TikTok and all on Facebook, earning their jerseys and want to fire Jerry Jones and talking bad about Dak Prescott.
Well,
That's another win for us, Ralph.
well, let me ask you something. I mean, you seem to be a guy. The Texans, the Saints, and the Cowboys play 51 regular season games. 51 regular season games between the 3 teams. How many of those 51 games this season do you think the Texans, Cowboys, and Saints will win combined?
Well, the Texans gonna have to carry everybody in a bucket there. So I'm looking at the Texans to win 12 games.
That's 12
So
out
that
of
leaves another 40, right?
34.
You
At
said
least 30.
52 games.
Yeah, 34. 51 games. 34 games. 17 each.
Okay.
34.
So we'll win 12.
Okay.
Cowboys will win. Cowboys will go 8-8. I'll
Okay, that's
give them
20.
8. So
That's 20 out of
20.
51. 51.
And the Saints will probably go. The Saints might win 10 games this year. I'm looking for the Saints to make some noise in their division.
So you're saying those 3 teams win
they
31
done pretty
games?
well at the end, huh?
You saying the 3 teams will win 31 games combined? Out of 51. 31 out of 51.
With the Texans winning the bulk of the game. I'll get the Texans 12 games, maybe 13. I'm going with 13. We'll go with 13 for the Texans.
But you have all of the teams playing 500 or better football, right? Right?
Yeah, the Cowboys might be 500.
Okay, so
I give them the benefit of the doubt. If we don't beat them up too bad when they come and play us, we hopefully we have a little heart and call the dogs out.
well, there you go again.
Just don't beat them up too bad.
There
Don't
you
beat
go
'em up too
again.
bad.
There you go again. You you're a homer. You don't want to make anybody mad. So now you got the Saints, Cowboys, and Texans all having great seasons, or decent seasons. 500 for the Cowboys, and the Texans and the Saints doing even better. That's what you're doing that as a
I
homer.
think the Saints would do better. Yeah.
You're doing that as you're a homer. Well, you're a
No,
homer.
I'm being real.
You're a homer.
I'm being real. The Saints, they ended the year. They were finishing up on the upside. Their quarterback seemed to have a quarterback settled in. They picked up a running back. They got Travis Etienne.
Yes.
They picked up a couple of wide receivers also.
Yes.
And the Saints always had a good defense. Their defense has always been good. Defense kept them in a lot of games.
Okay.
So, I think the Saints is on the upside. The Saints may win their division.
Okay. Well, I was just curious about how you and your people, they intrigue me. You all intrigue me how you think. I don't see how a football man like yours, with your football intelligence and your knowledge of the game, the history that you have, and
I am exceptional in looking
being a
at
champion
that.
of Sam Andrews.
I will say that.
In fantasy football, you're a champion of Sam Andrews Black Fantasy Football League.
I do excel in when I'm focused. I excel in a lot of things.
You should keep your emotions out of that question that I asked. And I'm sure the other people are going to say
emotional, sir.
Well, I mean, I was hoping it was emotional. If it was a logical and normal thinking pattern of yours, you are really in trouble, sir, in my opinion.
Well,
sir.
Well, sir, you know what opinions are like. You know what, and everybody got one of them. So
I can't read your mind. Opinions are like what? I can't read your mind.
You know what they like. You know what the saying is. I'm trying to be cordial here, sir, but you know everybody has their own opinion.
And we don't. Some of us don't believe in being cordial. Some of us
based
don't.
on trend. Yeah, based on trends.
Now, see the thing.
I like the ending trends and the way the Texans have built their roster up. We got a Blankenship from Philly.
Yeah.
And then we got this the Ohio State defensive tackle who's a high draft choice and has a high motor and is definitely with
you got
high potential
future Hall of Fame
to help a defense that was already number one.
And you got a future Hall of Famer, in Rutledge, the offensive lineman from Georgia Tech. See,
Okay,
and that's the other thing.
I'm staying on the defense,
Yeah,
sir.
see,
Can I stay on my defense, sir?
No, that's
Okay,
what
you
it's time
asked
that
me
you
about my
people.
football, man.
It's time you people
Can
got
I
off.
be on my-
If the guy was black, you'd be preaching this. I couldn't get you off there from you talking about Rutledge. He happens to be a big country-looking, vicious, hard-nosed white man to play offensive line for the Texans, and you people act like he didn't even get drafted by the Texans, or he's not even here. You don't even call the man's name out or nothing. I watch how you all think. J.J. Watt, future Hall of Fame. When was the last time you called his name out? If he was black, if he was up, Elvin Bethea's name get called out more than his, or Robert Brazile. But you don't call. Why you don't call the white people's names out on this program? Why is it that you seem to be biased to a great degree of biasm? If there's such a word, biasm.
Hey man, I said Reed Blankenship, man. I was on my defense. You wouldn't let me finish my little soliloquy here, man.
Well, go ahead and do your. Let me hear you.
Monologue.
Go and do your.
Finish it up, you.
Go do your Frederick Douglass.
Start jumping on me, calling me a racist.
Go ahead, Frederick. Go ahead, Frederick Douglass. Go ahead.
J.J. Watt is one of the top two, maybe three. Well, he's the number one. He's the number one. No, he's the number two. You got to get Andre's number 1, JJ's number 2.
Okay, you talking about in regard to being
Top
Texan?
Texans.
Okay, of all time. Okay.
Of all time.
Well, that's debatable too. Again, let's switch it around. If JJ was white, JJ was black, and Andre was white, would you be making the same statement? This is what I'm talking about. Biasms. If J.J. Watt was
Ralph.
black and Andre Johnson was white, many of you blacks you couldn't get his name off your tongue. J.J.'s name off your tongue.
But let me put it this way: if it wasn't for Andre Johnson, it wouldn't be a J.J. Watt. If it wasn't for J.J. Watt, it wouldn't be a Andre Johnson.
That's debatable, but I mean, you go with your logic, and I respect your logic. I got one. You got anything else? I got one more thing for a guy like you before I go.
Yeah, man. Let me hear him go, 'cause I don't like hogging up the radio.
I don't see. That's what I'm saying. Some of you, your people have got to learn to respect people. As long as I'm not rushing you, why should you be? Why do you feel you're rushed? If I'm the host, so I guess I'm just standing here. I guess I'm really not the host of the program. I mean, you got 2 or 3 of you
Yeah,
guys.
well, while you were gone, going out there hanging out with the rich people in New York, we changed the name of the studio to the Team Olajuwon Dream Shake Studio.
And the people up in Harlem at Ricardo's Steakhouse applauded.
Hey, you was at Ricardo? You was at Ricardo?
Black-owned business in the heart of Harlem. Black-owned business in the heart of Harlem. And they have a hell of a menu. I'll put it that way. And that goes for some other items also. A hell of a food menu, though, if you ask me. But anyway,
What you want to ask me, man? Let's get out. What you got?
Tell me something about.
What you got, sir?
Tell me something about it. That's for your sake. I'm trying to share with me something about Wilton Norman Chamberlain that you always think about when you think about Wilton Norman Chamberlain when you call the Dipper Dunk Studio here. The Dipper Dunk Studio, Wilt Chamberlain's Dipper Dunk. When you hear Wilton's name, what comes to your mind?
He hit 100 points against a bunch of midgets.
See, that's what let me readdress the question. Name me something positive that comes to your mind when Wilton Norman Chamberlain's name comes up.
Hell of a player. Changed the game of basketball. They had to change the rules when Wilt was there because Wilt was so dominant.
And name me one player today that reminds you of Wilt. You got a player out there that reminds you of Wilt? One player.
The thing about Wilt is Wilt was just one-dimensional. So that's if you want to say one player that reminds me of Wilt that's playing right now,
Yeah.
I would say what's the kid's name? What's his name? I'm sorry, Ralph. I got old age on me, man. But the kid out of Minnesota, who's the center from France,
He
reminds me of Wilt. One dimensional.
What do you mean by one dimensional? What are you talking about now? In regards to Wilt.
Wilt didn't have no jump shot. Wilt couldn't bring the ball down.
Yes, he could. He could dribble. If he had to, he could dribble. He could block shots. He didn't keep records of blocks most of the time he was playing. Yeah, he could block. He played defense.
One dimensional, man. He had no dream shape.
He didn't need it. He had the dipper dunk. He had the dipper dunk.
One shot. Olajuwon had the dream shape. Olajuwon had the slam dunk. Come on, man. Olajuwon had full package. Defensive player of the year, offensive player of the year.
That was circulated around
Two
basketball
times.
circles prior to your signing your fantastic contract with the
Two-time
Lakers.
champion.
That the ABA had solidly wooed you to jump leagues to move over to the American Basketball Association, and the NBA got together and they just didn't want to see Wilt Chamberlain out of that
Put
league.
in on me, huh?
Well, I
What
feel
was
fortunate that I'm with the Los Angeles Lakers at present.
Yeah. Listen to
I
Wilt.
did talk
You
to.
You know how that
All
is,
right,
boy.
you guys got beautiful weather here around today. It's warm, but it's good.
And see, and I go to New York for one day, and the
Yes,
temperature
sir.
drops down into the 60s or 70s, right?
Uh-huh.
Then you come back here, and it's 80 or 90 degrees like it was when you left. But let me ask you something else, because you're on the East Coast. What time does the sun come up in Miami?
Now,
Yes, right
6:35, 6:35
And you're on Eastern
in the
Standard
morning.
Time, right?
Yes, sir. And
And-
we're an hour behind you guys.
Yeah, and New York is on.
I mean, I
East-
got an hour ahead of you guys.
Right, and New York is further north, but it gets the sun comes up earlier in New York. I guess because of the northern part of where they're located, right? That has a lot to do with it, right? I guess.
That was true, and they extend a little further out east into the Atlantic.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but I think because they're close to the top of the globe or
Right.
Earth. So yeah, I would assume that.
Yeah, it takes.
Yeah.
You look out, it's 5:45 in the morning, the sun coming up in a place. Compared to here,
Oh,
it's still
dang.
dark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I want to say congratulations to your daughter on her accomplishment. And I can see that you help family, but also help the people of Houston. So I want to
Well,
commend
thank
you
you,
on that.
and I want to thank you for
Yeah.
all you do to help also. Also,
Well,
in fact,
Oh, no problem, Ralph. As long as your name's on it, Ralph, I know it's going to a good cause.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm in Houston today. I'm
you are?
going to my nephew. Yeah, I'm going to my nephew's girlfriend's graduation tomorrow. She graduates from Texas A&M.
you going to College Station tomorrow? You
yeah,
going to College
yes,
Station? Okay,
correct.
yeah.
Yep, I'll be there tomorrow. So we got to get up early in the morning and go there. We'll come back to
Congratulations.
Houston and hang around. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. That's,
Also, too, the caller before me, Big Red, Little Red, is Disney supposed to be working? Because every day he's on the phone 30, 40 minutes, and this is the most unworking man I've ever seen.
well, he works out of the airport.
I know.
What he didn't know today was when I came back through there, I made it a point he's always talking about going to human resources on me, right? So I
Yeah.
made a point to go to human resources on him in regards to some of the people he worked with. And they said they love him on the radio. They said,
No,
they said, but if you think,
I love on the radio.
they said, but if you think he's talking a lot to you, you ought to be out of here. We can't hardly do any work with it because he's talking.
And he's good at that, right? But he brings a lot of knowledge and a lot of content to the radio, and I do appreciate
Well, the Scurry name is huge in education. SCURRY. They have a history of having educators in their background, in their family makeup for years. It didn't just start. It's been going on for years, and he's part of that chain, and I give him credit.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's continuing the legacy.
Yes.
But hey, I was driving, I just dropped my wife off at the mall. I was listening to you saying that Houston were thinking Super Bowl.
I always thinking Super Bowl around here, man. Every time I turn around, somebody talking about the Super Bowl.
And look, before people jump on me and say, oh, you from Florida, blah, blah, look, I know what we got. We've been at the bottom so long, Ralph, that we done built a foundation.
But you have Super Bowl history, though. You have Super Bowl history.
Yes, but Ralph, what have you done for me lately?
But
my thing too, it's a different.
It's a different what?
It's a different mentality now. I mean, it's back then it was about team. Now it's about individual. My stats, my paper and stuff like that. Once they start, and I'm hoping things change. Everyone's talking about the draft and stuff, and Ralph, that's how I see it. You can put sugar and spice and boo-boo and stir it up. It's still boo-boo. You know what I'm saying?
Nasty.
So
it's still nasty.
Yeah, so I want to see what we got as a foundation down in Miami. And I'm hoping we can win half our games because, some new system coming, new coach and stuff like that. So I know what we got, but you guys have a good team too. But if you guys go to Super Bowl, you got to go through a lot. And I say it's not impossible, but I'm like going, man, don't you guys start getting delusional like Dallas Cowboy fans? So we're going to win the Super Bowl next year.
Well,
The
yeah.
other thing, drinking that Kool-Aid.
Well, you got Cowboy fans talking that same stuff, and believe it or not, you've got some Saint fans. They always talk. They are diehard Saint fans. They always believe they've got a chance to go to the Super Bowl, no matter how horrible the team is. That's how they feel.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, they eating too much gumbo in Louisiana.
Yeah.
If that's the way they feel. I'm not saying. I mean, every team, every fan thinks their team's gonna go Super Bowl, but you got to look and see what you got.
Yeah.
And like I said, I know we got a lot of work to do, and I'm waiting to see what they're gonna put on the field this year before I go down there and spend my money. So.
You all drove over from Florida?
No, we flew in. Matter of
Oh,
fact,
okay.
we came through. We came through Big Red's airport.
Southwest Airlines? Southwest.
morning.
Yeah, Southwest.
Southwest, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So Monday afternoon, Monday night, we're gonna leave through there. So maybe I'll see him. Tell him I'll be wearing my dolphin gear, so he'll know who I am. Tell him to come up and say hello.
Well,
And
call,
bring me my barbecue pig feet.
I'm gonna try to send you his number again. I've got his number. I'll send it to you again. You know.
All right,
I'll
that'll
make
be
sure.
good.
Yeah, and we want to congratulate all of these youngsters around here that have Coach Porter Robinson has been mentioned in numerous track and field athletes, and I have two, and others like Big Red. Want to congratulate a number of these youngsters are doing quite well in the Texas State track and field meet. You're from Florida, right?
And also, too, Ralph, I've been here for the past couple of weeks. You've been talking about how slow we are in Florida. Ralph, don't
Compared to
start, that won't
Texas,
be nothing,
compared to
man.
Texas, I said compared to Texas.
No, well, how you know
But Texas-
Texas will come from Florida? They got Florida DNA in them. Come on, man.
They got
You know,
Florida.
we won.
So you're saying when the master freed the slaves, some of the fast slaves left Florida and came to Texas and became
Get
Texas.
away from that humidity. They want some of this dry heat out here.
Man, but enjoy Texas A&M. That should be quite an event. Those type schools, they have large turnouts for their graduations, as you know.
That's what my nephew said, and I never seen anything like this. He said,
Yeah.
it's like a cult there, Uncle. He said they are serious about this school. I said, all right, so we're gonna leave here about 6:45, 7. So the graduation's at 10. So I want to make sure we get there plenty of time.
Well, the thing you've got to be concerned about is the traffic, because even like the one in
Exactly.
New York yesterday, that was treated like a baseball. It was in Yankee Stadium. Part of it was, and they treated it like it was a Yankee game. I mean, with the
Yeah, I heard
with the
the crowd
security,
say you got that.
yeah,
Mhm.
it had to be 35,000 people there
Dang.
for that event, and then they check you like they were checking people going to a game. You had to go through the scan and the whole deal.
Rightfully so, Ralph.
And you had to have a ticket. You had to have a ticket to get in.
Hey,
And I'm
it
sure,
is what it is.
and I'm sure that's what's going on in Texas A&M also. And then guess what now? So somebody got there a little late. They had started, so he decided to wait. He was gonna go get him something to eat. They had some concession stands open. About midway of the event, all the food was sold out. Everything was shut down. Couldn't even buy a hot dog, whatever. The popcorn was gone. Everything was gone. They sold everything out to show you how big this stuff is, what this educational stuff is. So I would suggest to tell you and your wife get up early and maybe leave a little bit, 20 minutes, maybe a little bit earlier than you were thinking about leaving, okay?
I think it's a good idea because, like I said, I haven't ran into anything like this before. So, yeah, I'll take your advice.
Yeah, because you're going out 290, if I'm correct. You're going to travel 290 up to College Station. So that can be a problem also. So I would leave a little early,
I'll do that.
Okay, well, anything else?
No, that's
Thank you.
it.
Well, enjoy Houston, and I know Paul Wright will probably take you over to Triple J's. Go get you some barbecue. Go get a rib.
He always throws out the red carpet. Yeah, he's got a few spots I think inside.
Go try to. They've improved since the rodeo. They've gotten better in my
Okay.
opinion. Yeah, in my opinion. Yeah, I've been there several times since the rodeo. I don't know what happened. Maybe a lot of times you leave the pit alone, leave it as it is with the grease and everything on it, right? And just cook over it.
And let it Let it burn.
Yeah,
Let
they burn. Yeah. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay.
Yes, sir. You have a good day, my friend.
Okay. And welcome to Houston again. Thank you. Let's try another one. Caller, you're on. Yes.
Coffee, cup of Joe in the afternoon.
Yo, sir.
Hoop is a chain reaction, right?
What's that?
Give me the night. Beautiful song.
Oh,
George
my God.
Benson.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Chain that melody, man, is
guy
smooth
like
as it
you.
can be.
Yeah, but a guy like you, still learning on the learning scale that you're on, you don't really know the magnitude of that song.
I know you helped write it with Mr. Benson, but give it to me then, Coop.
I didn't have to write it at all. You next time you play it, just sit down and really listen to it, and adjust it to a cup of coffee life. Cup of
Oh, that's
coffee
a
life.
beautiful song.
Oh, it is. It's a beautiful song.
man.
It can never get. The thing about it is, it never gets old. Think about it.
Yep. Yeah. It's day, night, evening.
Yeah,
midnight.
car, work, home, wherever you're listening to it, in the garage, it'll make you stop for a moment.
That's right. Give me the night, right? Give me the night.
Yeah,
I think Mr. Scurry owe you an apology, man.
About what? The Dipper?
Well, these men, they can't even speak up in their own house. So, so you in your own house, and you make a statement, and these other men call and say you're a chauvinist.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that before.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, I mean, are they telling a man that to be quiet in his own house?
Well, maybe it's an indication of what they, like you said, what they're experiencing. They don't know any better. I didn't want to say it that way, but since you bring it up like that, that may be what it is more so than anything.
That's right, man. I mean, come on, man. Everybody not walking around on eggshells in their own house.
Hey, think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it seems. So, Story, he needs to, anyway, I'm just responding to that, he can do his own thing at home, right?
Well, yeah, you would think, yes. Yeah.
Don't come to another man's house telling him how he should be.
Right. And
Yeah.
and see.
But I think it's ironic though, Ralph. Really, I think the irony of the whole thing when I hear conversation among elites, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're gnashing teeth and feeling like they've been mistreated today. And I'm trying to understand, when they were in these offices and these positions, with these companies, why didn't they fortify their positions?
Well,
I mean, Trump, people are mad because President Trump understands how to fortify his position. And, I remember Biden was in office for 4 years, him and Harris. And these elites were partying like it was 1999. Now,
Obama was there for 8 years.
right. So the question: what were they doing? And did they? And they come across. They want to be able to tell you. Give you a whole lot of words and clever phrases and so forth. But you would think they would have been fortifying their position when they were in charge.
Well, you would think that. I agree with you. And see, even when some of these things were happening, I thought along those lines also. But now,
what were they doing?
Right. And see,
Party? I mean, I don't understand what they were. What were these people who, the brightest people supposedly? If you listen to them, they're trying to convince you they're the brightest people, even though I disagree with it.
Right.
But they are in a campaign to convince you of that. But I'll give them the benefit of the doubt half the time.
Well,
what were you doing with your time? I don't understand it.
And see, the problems that many of the problems that we face here, people face in other places. What they call it, the whites in many cases are circling back to the inner city, right?
Right. Yeah. Circling back. You're right. Yeah.
Okay. So you, while away, I go to a place that's really well respected in Harlem, and not just by black people, but by whites also, by other people. I put it that way, because of the menu. It's a restaurant, a steakhouse, in the middle of Harlem. So, thanks to a young man, he told the owner was having a problem. He said, well, why don't you talk to him while he's here for a moment? He may be able to help you. The man didn't know nothing about me. The owner, I'm talking about the owner. The owner was about 35. Didn't know anything about me. But the younger guy, who was about 24 and goes to school with my daughter, he introduced me to the man. So the man and I have this conversation about what they're trying to do to him to hinder his business because of his location, and not that they haven't had crime or nothing. Everybody love the place. They come there to eat and have a good time, listen to music, and suck the drinks up and celebrate birthdays and all that kind of stuff like they were doing while I was there. But he didn't have a clue of how to fight what they were trying to do to him. They did it with his liquor license. And it dealt with the location. But see, when you and I, and a lot of times, especially people my age, and those of us who are a little bit older, a lot of times we think that you all know about these different things. So I just told him 2 or 3 things, and I'll just give you one. What do you have any politicians who come to your place? And he said, yeah. He named, I forgot who, he named several of them, right? I said, you need to get in their presence. You need to let them be aware of what may happen if you don't take any action. You don't want this to go down the road, and you can still have your business, but you won't be able to sell liquor, is what I'm saying. Although you've got a hell of a menu, but I'm watching the people, and they sucking up drinks also, and beer, right?
Right. They want the whole combo.
Yeah, they want the whole combo. That was the word he used. He said they want the combo. They want the 2.
Right.
So, anyway, he, after talking to him, and I gave him some other stuff I'm not going to say on the air, but what surprised him was this. He said, sir, I know you came. I know why you're here. I need to give you something for what you just shared with me. So I said, no, I don't want anything from you right now. I don't want nothing from you now. I said, when I have a situation where I may be able to use you to help me with some kids or something, I'll call you, and we'll do it that way. Have given me information.
But hey, you got some bad lawyers.
That's what I told him. I said, you need to maybe go get you another lawyer or 2.
Right, but I think that quick forward, whatever that term is, favor for favor, right, is a good idea.
Right, but see, but we go back, now these situations are going on, and I'm watching the people that are coming into the place. They're spending money. And then I look at the menu. The menu is, to me, I thought the menu was maybe a little bit too much for Harlem. But compared to the Bronx and Brooklyn and whatever, Manhattan, the menu is perfect. That's why the people come there.
Right.
Because the menu, the prices on the menu, I'm talking about. Great food, lobster, everything, steaks, all kind of steaks, chicken and all that kind of fish. Everything's in a great place where they feel comfortable, the people do, coming there to celebrate.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Like I say, I just hear all this gnashing of teeth and murmuring, and I mean, well, you know.
Right. And guess what didn't come up at all?
What's that?
Trump's name never came up. Nowhere. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, he's out of the country, man.
But I'm just saying, people complaining about the prices and everything. You know what I'm talking about.
Right. So we in the South, though, right? There may be something to that. Because I asked you about why didn't you migrate to the North. You know, they may, you know, and I've read that and I've experienced that with people. They think they have a different attitude than people from the north,
Right.
than
Right.
the people in the south.
Right. And see something else. You run into a couple of people and they've got like a younger grandkids and nephews and nieces. They said, you really don't think we're gonna just sit back and let these people educate our kids? Which goes back to something Malcolm X said along the line. How can you let How can you let the person who, I'm paraphrasing, how can you let the person who wants to enslave you educate your people?
Right. Yeah. That should be that's a crazy idea.
Right.
But it's complicated, right? It's not as straightforward as that. But I understood his sentiment, though.
Right. So there's a lot of. It's good sometimes to go and see what other people are doing. You have a better understanding or appreciation of what you are even experiencing. You know, to me, that's what it means to me. You know.
Yeah. I see you enjoyed your trip, man. But it's good to have you back. And Champ, I'll let you go, man. I'll let you go.
Champ.
Yeah. You gonna be back on in the evening, probably next week.
Probably so. Yeah. I'm pretty. The closer it gets to football season, that definitely happens. Okay. I promise.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Enjoy your lunch.
Okay.
Right.
Let's try another one here. Caller, you're on. Hello.
Ralph Coop.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ralph.
Yeah.
You been up there with the big times in New York, huh?
I've been there with the little timers too. If you want to call us that, the little timers are doing some. The little timers are doing. The little timers are still in the game. I'll put it that way. They haven't given up.
Oh yeah.
And they love the other thing that they love. They said, "Wait, this honestly came up. Somebody came up and say, you know, I was sure hoping the Rockets made it to the playoffs, to the championship series. We owe the Rockets something." That's what the people up there were saying. We owe the Rockets.
Yeah.
We owe the Rockets, and you know, y'all didn't make it. You better be glad you didn't make it, because Brunson and company would have ate you alive. That's what one of them said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Buddy Brunson, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He gonna have his hand full. Coming up, just set up this whole long.
Yeah, they're really fired up. They've got T-shirts and some of everything.
Yeah.
They got some of everything going on up there with the T-shirts, the caps. I didn't see any hoodies though, but they got everything else going on. Yeah, the caps, T-shirts, what's they call them, bodybuilding shirts, all that kind of stuff going. But no hoodies. I didn't see any hoodies. Yeah.
Man, that's unusual for them.
Yeah.
Not to have no hoodies, because you know it'll be cold up there next month.
It got cold last night. What you talking about next month?
That's what I'm saying, man. It get cold up there, brother. Yeah. Yeah, I was just 8 hours out of New York, man, when I used to live up there, man. But yeah, congratulations to your baby girl, man. Everything, man. That's outstanding, bro.
Yep, and like I said, it proves a point with young people. Give them a little leeway, and they may do something great. You know what I'm talking about? Just give them a little push to get out of the damn way.
Yeah. You got your brain, man. You know, I'm talking about your academic brain, you know.
Well,
you may act crazy sometimes, but you got a brain, though. That's one thing about you, though, I can say. But you got a brain. You got an academic brain, man.
Well, I thank you for that. I thank you for that point. But like I said, you know, it's great to see. Like I said, to see 4 young black kids who have 3 young ladies who had babies, and another young man who was apparently the father of a young baby, bring their child up there with them in the midst of their graduation. It was huge, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to do that, but they were proud, and they had their kids with them, and they let all these people. The place was packed. They let all these people see them with their child, and let them know that I achieved this, although I had this baby. Yeah.
If they let them youngsters, you know, run things, man, we'll have a better society, man. It's just the them old heads like Trump and them and his cronies up there. You know, they trying to roll things back. You know, them youngsters don't want that.
No, you
They
can
don't
see.
want that, man.
No, you can see that amongst the many of them. You may have some in there that have been influenced not to want that kind of diversity, but in many cases they don't they don't care about that part. They're just trying to have a good time and do something right to a degree, what they want to do.
Yep. Yeah, 'cause I heard the call a few minutes ago, man. He was talking about what Obama and them was doing, but he recalled him, and I know he recalled, but he just didn't want to say it. You know, they told Obama they were gonna make him a one-time president. They wasn't gonna pass nothing he proposed.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mr. McConnell, you remember what Mr. McConnell told him that?
Yeah, I remember some of that kind of talk. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, we had that's why I never forget John McCain, man. John McCain, to get the insurance bill passed.
Yeah.
John McCain put his thumb in the air. Trump never trying to get him to.
Yeah, go against it. Go against it.
Yeah, go against Obama, the Obamacare, Affordable Care Act. And man, John McCain, the maverick, put his thumb in there. Said, "No, we ain't having that.
Right.
Get these people some insurance in here." You know what I'm saying? I never forget him for that, man.
Well, let me ask
Well, man, when I call to you about right quick, man.
What?
Our man going to the Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, but the final.
Who?
James Harden, man, the Bills.
All he got to do is win one game. He got two
James.
chances to win one game. Cleveland versus Detroit. Boy, he came up big the other night, though. I saw the game. He had he had a couple of big steals near the end of that game. Big rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was making some better moves the other night.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Him and Mitchell.
But they've got him and Mitchell, and there was a couple of other players on that team that came off. One came off the bench. I think he hit six of eight 3-point attempts. Sousa, whatever his name was. Came off the bench, remember?
Yeah.
He hit 6 of 8 3-point shots in that game. And that game was in Detroit. So the next game is in Cleveland. And then the owner did a good thing. Now, I don't know if you probably know. The owner bussed a whole bunch of people from Cleveland over to Detroit for the game. Paid I understand paid for them to get in the game and everything. So
man.
Yeah, so
that was great right there, man.
Yeah, so to have Cleveland and Detroit, one of them will play the Knicks.
Yeah, one of them gonna play the Knicks, no doubt about it. They're gonna play big body Bronson.
Yeah.
But they trying to get LeBron James, man.
What you mean? Trying to get?
They trying to get in Cleveland.
Oh yeah, well
they trying to get him.
Well, if you bring him back to Cleveland, you have to determine how you're gonna play him also, how you're gonna fit him in, and you don't want to. If you do decide to do it, you want to have him for the playoffs. Is what I was about to say.
Yeah.
You don't want him to miss the playoffs.
So that might be if they making the sixth man.
Well, that if he
agrees
to come off the bench, or they do like I think I told a caller the other day. Well, when Jabbar got up in age, what they do, they start him and let him play 5 or 6 minutes and take him out of the game. He still played at other time, but they didn't burn him out, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be a good position for him being a sixth man. He wouldn't have to exert himself that hard.
Well, you know what he would do. I think his son has his contract comes to an end too. He'll bring Brownie with him.
Yeah.
To Cleveland, I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean,
bring him on, man. Let him go out. All the man that did for us in the basketball world, man. Get a man something for all the time you done put contribute to us as being fans and to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Give him a little something, man.
But let me ask you this. because I know you know the game, you follow it. If you had to pick 5 men in the history of the NBA, including the players today, 5 men, and would LeBron James be one of the 5?
Yes, sir. In basketball?
Yeah, you can't.
Okay.
You only have 5 people. You got LeBron
5,
James and 4 other.
Mhm.
They could have come from another era, or they may be still playing too. But you've got LeBron in your top 5 of all time. That's what you're telling me, right?
Yeah.
And now
I got it.
tell the listeners why.
Uh-huh.
Tell them why.
Oh, man. That LeBron James, man, this kind of speaks for itself. A young man come out of college, just tearing the NBA behind up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And, 'cause, you know, some people were talking about, you know, they didn't like that him coming out of college like he was passing everybody up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The guys that went to college, you know, well, they felt the same way about Kobe too, 'cause Kobe did the same thing. But, you know, yeah, LeBron James, man, he's a diehard player.
Well, I'm not renaming the Dipper Dunk after LeBron James.
Yeah.
This is the Dipper Dunk Studio. I'm not renaming the Dipper Dunk Studio after LeBron, but I may come up with something else. Keep listening with LeBron's name on it though, involving the program. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think I'm gonna tell you right now because I'm sure it will upset some people, and we want to upset people as we go into the weekend, whatever. Like if I come on like right now, I want you to make this comment when I do this last part. Just imagine I'm just coming on. I want to say good afternoon. I'm Ralph Cooper. Welcome to the Wilt Chamberlain Dipper Dunk Studio, and I'll be on the LeBron James microphone, the LBJ microphone, in a moment. Now, you know that'll mess up some people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about the Dipper Dunk?
And the LBJ.
First thing come to their mind, you know what I'm talking about?
And then I'm on the LeBron James microphone.
Big Wilt Chamberlain, man.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Well, have a good one. You got Cleveland or Detroit tonight? Who you got? It's game 6. Cleveland or Detroit?
Cleveland.
Okay, because Cleveland is at home. They're at home. Yeah, this game 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna close. I think they're gonna close it on out tonight.
Okay, you know, I know you.
It ain't gonna be easy, but
that's
you know,
what
I feel as though they need to close it on out.
You've never been shy before, so kind of share with me a score.
The score tonight?
Yeah,
they've been hitting big. They've been hitting big, man.
Give me a score.
I'm gonna go at 130, 125.
130, 125, Cleveland over Detroit.
Over Detroit.
Tonight. Okay.
Yeah, and it might even go into overtime. They're going to be battling.
Oh, yeah. Well, the last one went into overtime, remember?
Yeah. Hey, man, we talking about white cats. That young man, Duncan Robinson, man, that young man, he's still tough, man. You know, when he played for Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duncan Robinson. I like Duncan Robinson, man.
Well,
he's a cold young man.
White people
he's still sweet. He still got that sweet shot.
White people can play basketball and play sports.
Yeah.
There's some white people that can play. You know.
Yeah.
See, and let me watch this here. Watch this here with you, Big Jeff. Now you were a military guy and you played a lot of military ball, right?
Oh yeah, a lot.
You had some white teammates that could play, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah, man.
Huh?
Yeah.
They can play.
Yep. So yeah, we were buddies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won some championships too.
Well, I've got to go.
Won some championships.
Well, have a good weekend.
Okay, man.
Thank you.
All right, talk to you later, man.
Appreciate it.
Basketball player coming out of college, he's got 2 ways he can go now. He can negotiate and get the best deal.
Well, fortunately, it does a lot for not only the college basketball player, but for the professional. It gives him a great more bargaining power, and I feel as though that it's definitely room for basketball players. There's just so many of them that are two legs, and maybe someday there'll be enough that they'll merge and have more professional teams in a lot larger cities here in the country.
And the Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, the Dipper Dunk, and you're listening to me in the Dipper Dunk studio, and we'll take a Dipper Dunk break. Let's take a break, a Dipper Dunk.
Looking for a pharmacy where you're more than just the next person in line, where the pharmacists are friendly, willing to talk to you about your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications, where they make deliveries to customers in the general area? Then you need my pharmacy of choice, Mercury Drive Pharmacy, 918 Mercury Drive, right off of I-10 East near the 610 Loop. James Muldrow and his staff are there to serve you. I've been a customer for over 37 years. The insurance companies have tried to steer me to the corporate pharmacies, but I prefer Mercury Drive. It's a staple in East Houston, serving Fidelity, Jacinto City, Pleasantville, Fifth Ward, North Shore, Wood Forest, Galena Park, Channel View, offering free delivery to those areas and others. Most insurances are accepted. Mercury Drive Pharmacy is open Monday through Saturday for your convenience. Phone 713-674-6122, 713-674-6122. Mr. Muldrow and his staff are happy to serve you. Mercury Drive Pharmacy, 918 Mercury Drive, south of I-10 East.
In life's most difficult moments, comfort matters. At Lord Edward Memorial, we believe every life is a blessing worth honoring with dignity and care. With a combined 60 years of experience, our compassionate staff walks beside your family with faith, respect, and understanding. Lord Edward Memorial, serving families with grace, compassion, and heartfelt care. Visit us at 6677 Rookin Street, Houston, 77074, or give us a phone call at 346-446-6675.
Everybody's talking about the high price of eggs. Well, I don't know much about eggs, but I tell you this. If you want great chicken at a great price, how about Chicken Plus, 6210 North Wayside? Let's hear what his customers are saying. Michelle writes, Chicken Plus has some of the best fried chicken and best fried okra in the city. We stay about 45 minutes away, but the drive is definitely worth it. E. Max says, the chicken is seasoned so well and every bite has a special crunch. It's my go-to chicken spot when I want homemade fried chicken that's always good. Now that's what I'm talking about right there. Great fried chicken, okra, rice and gravy, desserts. You're going to find it all at Chicken Plus, 6210 North Wayside. You don't have time to make the drive? Hey, no problem. You can order Chicken Plus on DoorDash and Uber Eats. You better do what you got to do to get your hands on some of that great fried chicken, the best fried chicken in the city. Great chicken at great prices. That's Chicken Plus. See you there.
All About Business with Angela Freeman is an informative new Saturday morning show that provides information on how to navigate the world of public and private contracting. Step 1, certification. Find out more about it this Saturday, All About Business with Angela Freeman, right here on 1230 The Source, Saturday morning, 9 a.m., KCOH, The Source.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Hi, I'm JJ Walls with Sunnyside Dental, and yes, it's now been over 30 years that we've been providing quality dental care for our patients in the Houston area. It's now come to my attention that many of you that want to come to Sunnyside Dental have Medicare plans that we don't accept. Hold up, that has got to change. Sunnyside Dental is now accepting most Medicare dental plans. WellCare, Liberty, United Healthcare, Cigna, Kelsey Care Advantage, Amerigroup, Aetna, and many more. We're getting on board. Call Sunnyside Dental at 713-738-1999. If you have Medicare and would like to receive the personal touch provided by Sunnyside Dental, call us at 713-738-1999. We look forward to helping you achieve the smile that you can't wait to share with the world.
Got Medicare dental benefits? Call Sunnyside Dental, 713-738-1999.
Saturdays, we're taking you back with Kerry Lewis on Inside Tracks. Soulful, funky, rhythm and blues, disco, doo-wop, rock and roll, new jack swing, and everything in between. Inside Tracks has all the classics for you and even those forgotten gems too. So join Kerry Lewis on Inside Tracks every Saturday afternoon beginning at 2 p.m. only on KCOH 1230 The Source.
We are back, and we'll just keep it right here for a minute. And let me see let's just keep it right here for a moment. I thought we were going to keep it here for a moment. Yeah, we can keep it here. Let's keep it here. Okay, let's try another caller. And we have a fishing report today, also 15 minutes to the hour. Caller, you're on.
Ralph.
Yes, sir.
Ralph, I want to welcome Roy to the city.
Yes.
And tell him go over there and try Ray's barbecue too.
I think he's been over there. He's been there.
Oh, you've been over there?
Yeah, he's been there
okay.
before. He's been there and several other places. Yeah, but that's maybe you remind him to go back. Go ahead.
Yeah. And tell him, he need to come off the East Coast and go to the West Coast for Super Bowl. Go Hawks. And then these people running around Houston got TDS. You know what TDS is, huh?
What's that?
Some people want to say it's Trump derangement syndrome. I say Texan derangement syndrome.
Well,
how y'all talking about a Super Bowl with C.J. Strauss?
Well, plus another. Well, before you add, I want to give you one more thing to talk about on that subject. The Texans, Saints, and Cowboys play 51 regular season games. How many of those games do you think those regular season games, the three teams will win combined out of the 51 regular season games?
Maybe 10.
No, really, just 10?
10.
Okay, just 10. Okay, that's
Texans, man, I want to see what they're gonna do this year, but I don't think they're gonna get close to the Super Bowl.
Right, I got you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna let somebody else get on, Ralph.
Okay, well, I thank you for your comment, and have a great weekend. Thank you.
You too.
Okay.
And congratulations on your baby.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let me try another one here. Caller, you're on.
Hey, Ralph.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? Look here.
Yeah, you got it.
You see your boy, in the NBA, some guys will never get there. Some guys will wake up. Harden has woke. He finally come out that nod. He woke up now. He see what it's going to take now to try to get to a championship.
Well, he's been to the finals before, but never won it.
But never won it. He woke up. He got serious with the game now, and just like Barkley, Westbrook, all them boys, they were caught up in a hoax of tricks. They never did get there.
Right.
Harden woke up. Harden got matured now.
Yeah, Karl Malone, Karl
Malone, yeah.
John Stockton never got there.
Never got there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, and another thing. Here's the thing. We got the FIFA coming here, right? Yeah. Federal International Football. Federal International. See, a lot of people don't even know what that stands for. I was talking to a guy the other day. You know what he told me?
What?
We got FEMA coming in. He said we got FEMA. I said FEMA.
What did he think it was? What did he think? I'm just.
He just knew something was soccer. He couldn't tell me what it was. He just said FEMA. We got FEMA coming here. Yeah. I had to tell. I said it's the Federal International Football Association.
Yeah.
And that was it. I didn't say no more to him. But anyway, we got that coming, right?
Yeah.
We got. Here's another thing. We got hurricane season coming in June.
Yeah, it's the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now, hurricane season start.
Yeah, we got gas prices. We got the hotels going to be locked up. To get a rental car, you won't be able to get a rental car. If we get hit with a Category 5, and they say, well, folks in Houston, you need to evacuate. Where are we going?
Yeah,
where are we going to go?
Well, you hate to
go to.
But you would hate at least to have a hurricane come through here while we had that event going on. Yeah,
that's right. And it'll be a mess, man. Food prices up.
Yeah,
gas is up. everything. How you gonna go get your water? You can't go get no water at the store and all that.
Right.
It's gonna be jammed up, man. But I tell you, man, it's gonna be a mess.
Right.
So you say Cleveland play tonight, right? Yeah.
Cleveland and
Cleveland
and Detroit. In Cleveland.
Detroit.
Yeah.
I had another guy come tell me the other day before Bickerstaff and them got JB them got into the in the playoff. Bickerstaff will be gone next year. And I saw him the other day. I said, and Bickerstaff on the second round. Man, yeah, well, he'll be all right. See how they go.
Oh yeah.
I said, man, Bickerstaff could coach. His dad could coach. He can coach. A lot of cats can coach.
And you're not going. And you're not going to win every game.
No, you're not going to win every game.
Yeah.
Only, they're like a guy going to tell me that Coach used to be with Pittsburgh. What's the brother? God, dog.
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin. I said, Mike Tomlin is a great coach. Oh, he ain't won but one Super Bowl. I said, that's all you need. You know, everybody ain't gonna win no Super Bowl. There's only one team can win at the end of the season.
Right.
Everybody gonna win. At least when you get your one, you got. When you get one, you got one. You got it. You got it.
Right.
But Ralph, I'm at 3 scores plus 12 now.
Okay, so what does that make you, about 72? You're a baby.
72, yes, sir.
You're a baby.
72.
You're a baby.
Baby, the mud is still yellow.
But cut back on your salt and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Cut back on salt. If you're having a problem with salt, cut back on the salt.
Oh, no, I'm not having no problem with salt.
Okay.
No. You know, last time when I told that I did that blood pressure when I went through that dehydration.
Right.
And that lady, I was at the VA, and the lady put that cup on there. They had me lying up there. They say, your blood pressure is 115/7. I said, oh Lord, I said that's too low. She said, no, brother, you better be glad it ain't higher than that. She said, you all right? But I went through 6 liters of IV.
Right.
The lady said, you didn't have no more salt in your body. You didn't have no potassium in your body. Everything was gone. She said, you know, she said, you know who that happened to at one time back in the day? I said, who was that? She said, James Brown. James Brown was working so hard one time, he sweated everything out of his body. You know, they had to put him in the hospital.
Yeah, I remember that story vaguely.
Yeah.
Well, let me get
this.
She said what now?
Okay. No, that's what she told me. They got me back right, though. They got me back right. They put me on a liquid diet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, call me earlier next time. Now I got to get these last 3 in here before I get a fishing report.
3 scores plus 12, right?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that was last month. I appreciate
it. Doesn't matter. Still the same. Happy birthday. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's try another one here. We got 2 more after this one before the fishing report. Caller, you're on. Hello?
Ralph Cooper, what's going on?
Oh, you've got it, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, man. Hey, man, it's an accomplishment, man, when you're when your child graduates from college, man. You know, man, that's a good feeling, man. I know when my son graduated from Texas Tech, I cried, you know, because all the taking them elementary school and all that stuff, and it paid off.
Right, and you're really happy for them because they have another avenue in regards to what they're going to do. If they want to do something for self or work for other people, whatever they decide to do, they're qualified to do it.
Exactly. I'm calling on 2 shows because I'm off today, Ralph. I'm going up to Dallas. I'm on the road. One of my projects I'm doing, I'm going up the road, man. I'm gonna go to Dallas. I'm gonna go to Dallas and tell them that tell O'Jerry I'm gonna be a spy for him since I'm at NRG for October the 4th.
Oh, you're gonna be a trader now. You're selling. You're gonna work for the Cowboys with the game being in the NRG Stadium. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna be a spy.
A spy. Okay. So where are you on the highway? Where are you on the highway right now?
Hey, Ralph, I just passed Buffalo.
Oh, okay. So you just passed Woody's, Buffalo, Jewett. You passed that area. You're heading up now towards Fairfield, if I'm correct. Fairfield will be one of the next cities, towns you come through. The exit will be on the freeway. Yeah. Okay. Fairfield. Okay.
Oh yeah. My girlfriend lives in Waxahachie, so that's really where I'm going. So.
Well, ask her. Do she really know the history of Waxahachie? See.
No.
Well, tell her this. Tell her my mother, the grandparents shared this with. When my mother was a child, and my father, they're different families and others, they would start school late. And the reason they started school late, the kids, the whole families would go to Waxahachie to pick cotton. And they, for a couple of weeks before school, they were known for cotton in that area, Waxahachie. And like I said, the people from those little small towns like Jewett, Buffalo, Centerville, and possibly Madisonville, and they would all go into Waxahachie, many of the black families, on a whole, with everybody going, all the kids going to work, and pick cotton for a couple of weeks, and make things better for the family. She probably had some relatives that may have been involved in that too back in the day, So, but
no, I'm picking from Natchitoches, Louisiana.
Oh, okay. Well, they may not know that. Yeah, but it was known for cotton picking back in the day. For cotton.
Wow. Well, I tell
Texas.
you what, Brad, those folks mad down there because Brad, Waxahachie turned to Pearland. It's a bunch of black folks that they put development in Waxahachie, man, and Waxahachie reminds me of Pearland.
Oh, okay.
A lot of nice houses, a lot of development.
Yes.
A lot of well-to-do black folks out there. So I'm sure those ancestors are happy. But Ralph, I know you have to get the clock, Ralph. But I'll tell you what, October the 4th is going to be real nice. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, Texas has to worry about.
What's that?
Hey, look, Ralph, I'm suiting up for that game. I don't go to none of the Texans games, but I'm going to that game in my uniform. I'll be there, devil. But Ralph,
I know you will. I say I know you will, but go ahead. What you about to say? Go ahead.
Hey, Ralph, look, Ralph, we don't have that toilet paper defense this year.
No
more.
No,
look, Ralph, Christian Parker, man. Christian Parker got some smart dudes, man, on defense, man, and Stroud got to figure out, man, those disguised coverages that Parker's gonna run because those many people run cover 6 now as far as coverage, and so Stroud got to figure that out.
Well,
can't too many people get out there cover 6 in it.
No, that is going to be a hell of an event for the I don't care if they are playing at noon on a Sunday. You can play that one at midnight on a Sunday night. You can have people there. That's just a huge event. And even think about it, Sunday at noon is big. If that's what they're planning on doing. Sunday at noon, the Cowboys and the Texans on a Sunday afternoon, and let's say it's a day like today, you won't even be able to get near the building unless you go out there super early. So.
Man, I know, Ralph. Ralph, it's gonna be crazy because you know what happened last time when they played down here, man. The game was outside, so many fights going on.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Now, that was true.
Calm down, folks out there. It's just a game.
But
a game, y'all.
Well, be careful. Be careful on the highway, and I'll talk to you when you get back. And thank you.
All right,
thank you. Now, appreciate it. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Let's try this one. Caller, you're on.
Ralph.
Yo.
Hey, man, look, man. October 4th, the Dallas Cowgirls coming to the south side of Houston.
Yes.
And that's my 52nd trip around the sun. You think I'm not going to be in the building to witness Dak Prescott get his ass smacked on the day I was born?
52 years ago. 52 years ago, you were born on October. You're telling me on October the 4th. You'd have been born 52 years ago, That's your birthday, and you're predicting what's going to happen?
Man, that's gonna be our best game of the season. We gonna blast some cowgirls in honor of my day. When I saw that on the schedule, I couldn't wait.
Well, start searching for you some tickets, and if I come across two at a reasonable price, I'll let you know. Okay?
Man,
if you don't already have them, yeah, because I know
let me know.
Yeah, because I know people gonna be jacking them ticket prices up. But if I run across something, I'll let you know. Okay, I promise.
Man,
Since it's your birthday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be such a beautiful gift and for us to blow out them doggone cow. We only get them once every 4 years, and just because it's on the 4th of October. Hell, even Don Sam, October 2nd, we're going to get some of that Don Sam energy 2 days later to help blast them damn cowgirls. And two things before we get out of here, Ralph. Tonight, Quentin Randall, 6-rounder on the north side at the Bayou Arena. That's
right. That's on
like 40. Yeah, right on the feeder on 45 North. That's like right between West Mount Houston and West Road.
Well, dude, back
right
back up for a minute. Take your time. Now, Randall is fighting where tonight, and what times? About what time? I know you got prelim fights, so give him a time. The gate, the doors may open, and all that kind of stuff. And where is he on the card?
It's like he's like the co-main event. He the second to the last fight, so you probably have enough time to get there to see him. He in the 6th rounder. Okay. He fighting this guy out of Ecuador, Jose, some dude. This like a stay busy fight. After his last fight, he faced 16-0 hot young prospect Polanco. And he had a tough bout with Polanco. So, he's getting his marbles back together in the 6th round of the night, and it's located on 45 North at the BIYU Arena. Bayou Arena.
Okay, when you get off. Okay, when you get off. Okay, I'm going north on 59. Where do I get off again?
You're going north on 45.
45. Get off where?
And you can exit West Mount Houston.
Okay.
And keep straight through West Mount Houston and stay on the 45 feeder, and it'll be on your right-hand side before you get to West Road.
In a strip center? It's in a strip center?
Yeah, right there to your right-hand side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the feeder. It's on the 45 feeder, so you can't miss it.
Okay. Thank you very much. Anything else?
Yeah. Tomorrow in Norfolk, Virginia, we got the return of Keyshawn Davis in his rematch against Nasir Albright. And I went to their fight back in 2023 down there in Rosenberg at their epicenter. And Keyshawn initially won majority decision, but they ruled it a no contest because he tested positive for marijuana. And Albright is a very, very good, solid opponent. He beat Keyshawn's brother last time he fought, and he lost a robbery loss to Frank Martin last time he was out. So Albright is no simp. So that's going to be a good fight tomorrow night. And May 30th is fast approaching. The Fertitta Center, Ralph.
Oh, yeah.
We got a big card with Oshaki Foster against Raymond Ford. But all that's upcoming, man.
Okay, and that Norfolk fight, when you mentioned Norfolk, I think about Pernell Whitaker. That's where he was from. That was his hometown. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah.
Man, and I'm glad you said, look, Sweet Pea.
Yeah.
And Ronnie Shields had a little time training Sweet Pea.
Right.
And Mike Tyson, all the Charlos, every help. Ronnie Shields working with Brian Norman Jr. and Earl Spence now for their next upcoming fight.
Well,
but Ronnie Shields say out of everybody he done trained.
Yes.
Nobody was more talented than Sweet Pea.
Oh, you should have come to some of the workouts. My goodness. Some of the stuff he did in the workouts were worth paying. I'm a member of the media. Were worth paying for, And that's when George Benton, Lou Duva, George Benton would get upset at times because he was so unorthodox. You know, he may do anything. And but it was all in a winning effort. I'm talking about Purnell. And then, you know, him and baseball ran around a lot together and talked a lot. They spent a lot of time with each other, him and baseball, Mr. James Montgomery. So when you said Norfolk, it bring back a lot of memories of Purnell, okay?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Monday. Oh yeah, Ralph. Monday. I have my rebuttal for old Buddy and Lydia Flanagan when they had something to say about
call in.
Comment from
call in.
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
You know when to call in. That's a good time to call too. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you for reminding me. Okay.
Yeah, man.
You
let Lydia clean up all the time, and nobody get in no more.
I like to listen to women. It's good to listen to women sometime. You can't blame me. You taught me. You reminded me. I always say you taught me, but one of the times we was together, you said, you know, Ralph, you got to listen to him a little bit more. I said, okay.
All right, man. Bye, dog.
Bye. I'll see you later. Thank you. And we need to get a fishing report in before Don Sams. Let's see if we can get this fishing report in. And Mr. Robert Johnson, who's excited to fish are biting. Fish are biting.
They are definitely biting. They are definitely.
I'm gonna get out of it. I'll come back in a few minutes on you, but go ahead, share with the listeners about what's the great news in regards to fishing going on right now. Thank you.
All right. Spring is a time for warming weather with variable strong winds. The next 2 weeks, fishermen have to carefully consider the velocity and direction of the winds. We have been having some occasional rain, which is much needed. Unlike the summer doldrums, winds will be calmer and more predictable in a couple of weeks. Now, this week's fishing update. Demetrius Dugar is back. In 2 hours in the Galveston area, kayaker Demetrius Dugar caught 3 speckled trout to 19 inches and 3 flounders to 18 inches. Demetrius is back to fishing after recovering from a medical problem, and the fish have been warned. Now, Demetrius is vice president of the Saltwater Anglers of Texas Club and has taught several saltwater seminars. He is a consummate fisherman and has won numerous fishing tournaments. Matter of fact, he doesn't recognize friends when he's fishing in a tournament, but when he's not, he is very helpful to all people. He was a good friend of the late Roden Ladden, that's a.k.a. the legend, and Demetrius has given notice to the other fishermen. Next, this week, Jerome Bam Johnson and friends fished 2 nights with lights at the Texas City Dike. They scored several limits of speckled trout with live shrimp and lures. Captain Steve Coffey and friend caught a limit of specks, that's 3 specks, 3 reds, 1 drum, and a flounder in Texas City this week with live bait and lures. Mike Emerson and Reginald Miller caught 2 limits of speckled trout in the Galveston Bay area on live shrimp. Now, Tramiel Smith and I wade fished this morning, Texas City Dike. We arrived at 5:30 this morning, and we fished about 8:30. We each caught 1 keeper trout, but it was pretty slow fishing, so we just had to accept that, but we did have a good time. Next, areas that saltwater fishermen may want to focus this week are Seawood Park, Galveston Jetties, Texas City Dike, Moses Lake, and especially the beachfront. The beachfront has been on fire regardless of the wind. So the speckled trout and reds are in the beachfront right now. Now, as I mentioned last week, in terms of freshwater, the local ponds are producing slab crappie, and catfishing is good at the Lake Houston Dam. Freshwater and saltwater fishermen may have to adjust to rainy and windy conditions, but that's why we have excellent weather gear. Next, the Coastal Conservation Association, that CCA Star Tournament, will begin May 23rd through Labor Day, September 7th. Now, CCA has released 120 tag redfish. That's red drum along the Texas coast. Now, we know that they give a number of prizes out amounting to over $2 million in boats, trucks, and scholarships each year. So you need to make sure you get registered. Now, this week, today, through Sunday at Palacios, the Quality Time Fishing Club is having an event. So they're down there, and I just got through talking with Gary White. He's on his way down there, and another fisherman. And they said it's kind of slow right now, but it'll probably pick up. Now, the event that was scheduled, we're scheduled to take disabled veterans out fishing at Moses Lake tomorrow, Saturday. But because of the high winds, we're going to cancel that trip and reschedule. Obviously, safety is first. So we will probably be rescheduling in early June. Next, the weather temperature is in the 90 degrees today, and fishermen will need to stay hydrated, wear loose apparel, wear a hat and sunglasses. Cooling towels will help with the heat, and obviously you want to avoid alcoholic drinks and drink more water and drinks that can help you with your electrolytes. Lastly, if anyone has questions, reports, or pictures related to fishing, please contact Robert Johnson, 713-826-0677. Again, that's 713-826-0677. And remember to take a kid fishing. That completes my report, Ralph.
Thank you very much.
All right.
And you got a prediction, Cleveland or Detroit?
Whoa.
Game six, possibly game 7.
I'm gonna have to back off on that one. I don't really have I haven't kept up with that close enough.
It's 3-2 Cleveland, and game 6 is in Cleveland. Just won in Detroit the other night. They play in Cleveland tonight, trying to win the series. The winner will play New York. If Cleveland loses tonight and makes it 3-3, they go back to Detroit for the final game to see who plays the Knicks.
I'm still mourning our team's loss.
I know you are. That's why I threw it in.
So I stopped listening after that.
And you know the story that's really getting sad around here is the baseball story. My goodness.
Oh yeah.
Man. It's really sinking in, and also the talk of Dusty Baker possibly going into getting elected to go into the Baseball Hall of Fame keeps coming up also. So we'll follow that.
Well deserved.
Yeah, I agree.
Well deserved.
Yeah, as a player and a manager, what more qualifications does he need, right?
Oh my gosh, I'm still grieving over his departure from the Astros.
Yeah, I am too. Me too. Thank you. Have a great weekend. All that good stuff. And if you run across any crappie, let me know. Thank you. Please.
Definitely.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Chamberlain at 96. Norris makes the foul. 165 to 144, and Norris makes the next one. The Warriors are now within 8 points of the all-time team total. Larisi with the ball down the right side, passes to Chamberlain. He's open, he shoots, he scores. 167 to 145. He has 98. Chamberlain steals the inbound pass. Shoots. No good. Johnny Green has it. Down to Guerin. Chamberlain stole the inbound pass and took a shot at it in and out. New York with the ball. Into the backcourt now to Cleveland Buckner. Back to Guerin. They're not taking the shot. They're eating up time. Guerin is fouled by Luckenbill. 1 minute and 1 second to play. Chamberlain has 98. He can make it easily. The Warriors are going to take time out, I believe. Guerin's on the line. The Warriors now are within 6 points of the all-time league record for most points in a regulation game, which is 173. Boy, records are busted out all over. Discussion now in the lane between referee Willie Smith, Richie Guerin, and Joe Rucklick. Guerin, who's really jabbering, I don't know what he's arguing about. That's 29 in this quarter. That sets a new league record for a quarter for one man. The individual record for a quarter, 29, just broken by Chamberlain. That's his own record. It was 28. Guerin on the foul line misses. 1 minute and 1 second to play. He has 98 points in professional basketball. I'll tell you, that's a lot of points if you're playing grammar school kids, isn't it? Guerin misses another. He's on the line again. Here it is. It's up. It's good. 167 to 146. Now let's see if they found somebody quick. Rogers throws long to Chamberlain. He's got it. He's trying to get up. He shoots. No good. The rebound, Luckenbill. Back to Chamberlain. He shoots up. No good. In and out. The rebound, Luckenbill. Back to Rucklick. Into Chamberlain. He made it. He made it. He made it. A zipper dunk. He made it. The fans are all over the floor. They stopped the game. People are running out on the court. 100 points for Wilt Chamberlain. They stopped the game. People are crowding, pounding him, banging him. The Warrior players are all over him. Fans are coming out of the stands. 46 seconds left. The most amazing scoring performance of all time. 100 points for the Big Dipper.
And that was on March 2nd, 1962. The Dipper Dunk. Wilt Chamberlain scoring 100 points in a game. And again, the record still stands today. We've been coming to you from the Wilt Chamberlain Dipper Dunk studio during this program. And we thank you for tuning in. Don Sams in a moment, and let me get out of his way.
Saturdays, we're taking you back with Kerry Lewis on Inside Tracks. Soulful, funky, rhythm and blues, disco, doo-wop, rock and roll, new jack swing, and everything in between. Inside Tracks has all the classics for you, and even those forgotten gems too. So join Kerry Lewis on Inside Tracks every Saturday afternoon, beginning at 2 p.m. only on KCOH 1230 The Source.